So, welcome to the new series of locators. In the last class, we discussed about locators. Just a quick recap. Like we discussed what is locators, different type of locators. Then we discussed about ID, name, class name, tag name. Yeah, these are the locators we have completed yesterday in the previous class basically. And in today's class we are going to continue with for further locators. So one of the locator is linkText. Okay, what is linkText? Let me open Chrome browser. And let me open sourcedemo.com. Okay, that's where yesterday we practiced. And okay, so linkText, where exactly it work? linkText works only on anchor tags, that is a tag. Anchor means it will be inside a HTML. How exactly how the anchor tags look like? So if you see the HTML, it will be like a href is equal to slash forgot, then forgot password, question mark, slash a. Okay, so this is called anchor tag. So it will be inside a and slash a. Okay, then in Selenium, how exactly we do that? Driver.find element by.linkText forgot password dot click. That's how we use linkText. Let's do one thing. Let's use the Gen AI. How exactly we did yesterday. So what will ask to Gen AI? 1 minute. Let me open ChatGPT. Just open ChatGPT. Okay. Just ask. What you need to ask? Just copy this and 1 minute. Paste your linkText Selenium Java example. Let's see what it is giving. See, this is the simple Selenium Java example using linkText locator. Okay, let's copy this and we will paste it into our document. Anyway, we are going to use our document, so and we will discuss there. Let me copy and paste here. Okay, then let's discuss what exactly it is. What is the example it is given for linkText? Yeah, 1 minute. Very easy. Always we should take the help of tools and technologies. Earlier people used to use Google. Now Google is in used, but I want to say Gen UI. This is the time of Gen UI. We can use that. Always we take the help of tools and technology. That is better. Okay, so let's discuss what is the example here. So it is public class linkText example, public static void main string args. Then set the path to your Chrome driver. That is simple thing. Like, I mean, that is also not required, honestly. Okay, this one. So basically it will open Chrome driver, instantiate Chrome driver and open. Then after that we will navigate to example.com. There is one website, example.com. Let's open this. Let's understand manually, then we can do our automation. Let's open this. Okay, so that means it is not working. See, That's why we need to always double check. We can tell again. How can we tell to genuine? See, we can tell, give the example other than this website. Okay, what we'll do, just observe how you can use the, you take the help of genuine. That also you need to understand. So what we can ask, because this website is not working, right? Now we can ask, because that is a tool. We need to improvise that. Tool is always not 100% correct, right? So now we can ask to tool or GenAI, give me the same example with other website. It's, it is not working. It is not opening. Okay. Okay, here is given another website. Let's check that. Okay, internetherocoop.com. Okay, let's do one thing before taking. Let's see whether this website is opening or not. Okay. Okay, so what we can do, let me open. Okay, it is working fine, absolutely working fine, right? So now we can use that. That's how we will use the help of genuine. Let me copy this, then do one thing, just replace this. Okay, so just paste here. Okay, okay, let's discuss now. Okay, public class linkText example, public static void main string args. Then what we do, this is actually not required because anyway yeah, this is important. So it will instantiate, this is not required. Let's remove this. Then what we can do, yeah, we can use try, that is fine, not an issue. Okay, so we'll it will use WebDriver driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Then we'll open the website driver.get https:// the internet.herocoop.com. Then click link using linkText driver.findElement by.linkText. linkText is a/b testing.click. Okay, a/b testing.click. Then print page title, system.out.println page title driver.get title. That's how we will get the title of the page, and after that finally we will quit the driver. Important thing is this one by.linkText a/b testing. If you will come here, see this one, if you will say a/b testing, just what you do, let's inspect this. Right click, inspect. Okay, then just click here, similar way, click in the arrow and take the arrow to a/b testing. See, is it an anchor tag? Yes, this is an anchor tag, a/a, and inside that what is there, a/b testing. So that's what we have taken, this one. Okay, you will see here a/b testing, that has been taken here, a/b testing. Now let's execute this practically. Just we'll make sure that it is working fine. Let me open IntelliJ. And we'll execute this. 1 minute. Okay, these are the things yesterday we executed. Let me close this. Those are not required. I mean, it's not required for today. I mean to say. So let me create a new class. New. 1 minute. Right click. New Java class. And take copy. Just 1 minute. Yeah. Enter. Then what we can do, let's utilize this. Let's copy paste this, because anyway it's clear, right? So no need to explain again. Let's copy paste. Okay, now we need to log in. What exactly it is going to do? Basically it will, again let's run this. So basically it will open the Chrome driver. Let's maximize this driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Let's maximize the window browser. It will open the, it will instance the Chrome browser. It will open this, then it will maximize this, then it will navigate to the browser so navigate to the website, that is internetherocoop.com. There exactly it is going to find the link test, which is a/b testing, and it will click on that link. Then after that it will display the title of the page. Then after that finally it will quit the browser. Yeah, let's execute this and we'll see the result. If you will see, let's see, do it manually and we'll just confirm what is the, if you will see what it will do, it will come here, and after that 1 minute, it will click, it will find this and it will click here. Let's see after clicking where it is taking. Okay, it is taking to here, and the if you will see the title is okay, this is showing A by B test variation 1, and the title is the internet. So basically it will display the internet. Let's execute this and we'll see the result. Right click, run. See, it displays the title, the internet. Absolutely working fine. Perfect. Let's move to the next one. Next one is partial link test. So what is partial link test? It will be kind of partially, like partially present. It should be, for example, here if you will see, it is A by B testing. So what could be the partial link test? Let's say testing. Testing is partial. So like that, simple. So what it is saying, when full link text is too long. Let's say there is a full link text, that is too long. So in that case we can use partial link text. For example, driver.findElement by.partial link text forgot.click. Okay, now again what you do, click here, sorry, copy here, go to GenAI. Okay, very simple. You should be acquainted with that, how exactly we are going to use it. And GenAI cannot be 100% correct also, you need to rectify. So give me for this, give me for this, give me example for this, example for this. Okay, okay, if you will see here exactly, if you will see partial link text, it is showing Windows. Okay, okay, so let's do one thing. If you will see here Windows, if you will see on the page, where is Windows, let's see that, so that we can understand. If you will see here, where is Windows, let's go to the bottom, scroll down, Windows, where exactly it is showing Windows. I'm trying to see Windows, anywhere it is showing Windows, one second, testing elements, then where exactly it will click, oh see, multiple windows, right? This is the partial, so instead of multiple windows it has taken Windows. So basically it will click here. Let's okay, let's execute this. No, let me check what exactly it is showing. 1 minute. Okay, after that what it will do, current URL, it will take the current URL, and after that it will quit the browser. Let me copy this to the document. 1 minute. It will be perfect. So let me do manually also one more time. So what it will do, it will come here and it will click here, then after that basically it will take the URL. URL is the internet herocoop.com/windows basically. Then no, we can directly use this, that is better, right? Understanding is important, and how you can utilize the how you can use GenAI, that's what also we are discussing here. So what we can do, yeah, it will save time, why not we will use this. Yeah, perfect. This is not required, as I mentioned, it's not required. Okay, which is not required, we need to remove. Try also not required, I mean one time we use, that is fine. What is important, just use that, no need to use extra things, right? So just remove this. Yeah, it will absolute it will work fine, not an issue. Okay, so let's run this and we'll see the result. Okay, it will open the Chrome driver. Perfect. Then what happens? Connection was interrupted. Why? 1 minute. Maybe some internet is. Let me check. Yeah, it's coming, but it's a little bit slow. Okay, let's execute one more time. Let's execute it one more time. and definitely it should work. It's kind of some slowness on network side, I believe. Yeah, perfect. This time it works. See, perfect. Absolutely working. You can see. If you see here, the title is absolutely perfect. InternetHeroCoop.com, then Windows. Perfect. Let's move to the next one. It's quite clearly understood. So let's move to the next one. Okay, it is CSS Selector. Okay, this is fast and powerful. This is one of the key locator in Selenium. 1 minute. Let me save this. Yeah, this is as it is mentioned here, it is fast plus powerful. CSS is faster than XPath, used widely in frameworks. Basically, it is used widely in frameworks. Then types of CSS. ID. That is, how exactly you will use ID? You will take hash username. Class, when there is a class, so let's do one thing. So CSS selector, similar way, CSS selector ID example. Just tell to ChatGPT. CSS, 1 minute. Some slowness, okay. CSS selector ID example, like that you can ask. Okay, how you can use, anyway that's what also we are learning here. Let's see what it is giving. See, element details, yeah. See, it is given, for example, it is given 3 ID examples in the InternetHeroCoop.com login. So how exactly it is finding? Driver.findElement by.css selector, username dot send case Tom Smith. So okay, perfect, very good. So what it is taking? It is taking to the login page. Let's do this manually, and we'll after that we'll execute it through automation. So now it is taking to the login page. Let's open this. Perfect. See, this is the username and this is the password. Let's inspect this for our understanding. Inspect. What we can do? Click here. Take to username. Okay. If you will see, what is the ID? ID is username, right? And what it is? How exactly it is using ID? Is just putting hash before username. See, username before username, just hash. See, nothing else. If you see here, see, username before username, just it is mentioning hash. That's how it is CSS selector. Okay, and send key Tom Smith. Basically, it will enter Tom Smith here. Let's do this. 1 minute. Tom Smith. Okay, and in the password, what it is doing? Again, let's check this. You can understand. Okay, password, what it is using? Okay, it is using password again. 1 minute. It is using again using the ID. So what is the ID? ID is password, correct? So before password it is putting hash. Simple. You will see here password. Okay. Then here it is putting super secret password with exclamatory mark also. Yeah, just copy this. Not this one. Just copy this. Okay. And put here. Okay. Next what it is using? Again use CSS selector for login. So how it is using? Again login. Let's see whether login is ID or not. 1 minute. Yeah. So how will do? Just inspect this. Click here. Take to here. Let's see what is the ID here. Just expand it. Okay. And if you will see here. Okay, interesting. So here basically it is login, right? So and for CSS selector it is using hash login, like that. Okay, so hash login means it will inspect to the login. Let's use this, and what we can do, let's copy this and we'll execute so that it will be more clear, right? Copy code and 1 minute. This is the ID example, right? Paste here. Then let's do one thing. Let's create one class and we'll see. Yeah, let's ID example. Okay, let's create one class. This is very crucial class. This is the key concepts. Okay. Okay, let's move to the next one. Sorry. Then just again after that class name. So in class name how will you use? Instead of hash just put dot. So that is class name. Let's do one thing. Copy and just ask class name CSS Selector example. Perfect. See? 1 minute. Yeah, it is given, absolutely fine. So what it is given? Initially it is username and password. These are ID CSS selector. But here if you will see dot radius. Let's go and we should see the radius should be the class name, and before class name just put dot. So how we'll do? I think we can use the same example, not an issue. Instead of that we'll just put a dot actually. Let's go back and we'll see the, just we'll inspect and check that. Okay, so what we can do, inspect, okay, and login, and we'll see the class name. See, absolutely it is button and the class is radius. So instead of radius just put dot. That is the CSS selector. Perfect. So what we can do now, everything will be same. Instead of login just use radius, that is dot radius. Let's copy paste from here, radius. That's it. Okay, so what we can do one thing, Control Z, make it easy. Let's create one more class, why not? So let me create a new class. Here what I can put, for example, CSS selector, 1 minute, CSS selector by class name, by class, what it is given, by class example. Perfect. Yeah, now what we can do, we can just copy paste the exact same thing. Okay, do one thing. Sorry, we didn't write main method, right? 1 minute, just careful while copy pasting. Yeah, so basically do one thing. Let's utilize the program which we executed earlier. Yeah, so instead of that, what we'll put here, dot radius. Just copy paste from copy here, radius. Okay, this is the radius. Then click. Let's execute this and we'll see the result. Okay, let's execute this. Whether it is clicking on the login button or not. Yeah, okay, it is open. Then it will enter the username, enter the password, wait for 5 seconds. Then after that it should click. Perfect, absolutely working fine. So class name class name CSS selector class name is working fine. Let me do one thing. Let's copy paste to the document so that it will be helpful for you. Okay, exact same example I will just put here. 1 minute. Yes. Okay, perfect, absolutely working fine. Then next one. Okay, before that, any doubt on this?
No.
Perfect, quite clear. The type is equal to email is attribute. So do one thing. Just ask again to Jene. Always take the help. Why not? 1 minute. So what we can do? CSS selector attribute example. Okay, CSS selector attribute example. Let's see what it is giving. Okay, same thing. Use okay, perfect, very good. It is used attribute in both, like in username, password as well as login. In 3 places it used the attributes. Perfect, absolutely working fine. I mean, let's execute this so that it will be confirmed. Okay. Okay. So before that, let me show you by inspecting how exactly it is taken. Input name is equal to username. Okay. So let's go there. If you will see, let's navigate. Okay. If you will see, it is input, right? Tag is input and name is equal to username. So that's how it is written. If you will see or what it is written, first it took the, not this one, I mean where is that example? Yeah, input. So it is taken input, that is the tag, and inside the tag name is equal to username. Simple. Then dot send case. Similarly for password, if we will inspect, again password is input and name is equal to password. Same thing it has been written. See, input name is equal to password. Then let's inspect login button and go inside. So what it has taken? I think it must have taken button, but let's see. I'm not sure. Let's see what it is. I cannot. Okay, button and type is equal to submit. See, if you will see here, button type is equal to submit. Perfect. Do one thing. Okay, so let's create one more class. Let's close these things now. Okay, let's create one more class, and before that let me just copy paste to the document. Copy. Do one thing. Let me execute so that it will be quite clear, right? After execution I will copy paste, that is better. Java class, and what is the class name? CSS selector attribute example. Okay. Okay. Then after that let me just copy and paste here. Okay, and we need to remove these things, something, right? Remove this, that is not required. Try also not required. Okay, you need to use the GenAI smartly. Okay, so let's execute this. Before that, for our showing purpose, let's put a thread.sleep so that we can observe. Thread.sleep, put 5 seconds. 5 seconds means 5000 millisecond. Okay, so put exception. Okay, then let's execute this. Let's see whether attribute CSS selector is working fine or not. Okay, perfect. It will into there, and it will enter the username, it will enter the password, it will wait for 5 seconds, then it will click on login. Let's see. Absolutely working fine. Then it is just printed system.out.println login action completed. Then it will quit the browser. Absolutely working fine. Let's copy paste this into the document. I mean, Control A, Control C, sorry, and Control V. Absolutely working fine. Any doubt? Let's do one thing. Again, similar way, just copy this and go to here and ask which one. CSS Selector multiple attributes example. Okay, here see multiple examples attributes. If you will see here, it has taken CSS selector using multiple attributes. How? Driver.find element by.css selector input type is equal to text, name is equal to username. Dot send case terms. How exactly? If you will see here, simple. Just go here, inspect this. 1 minute. Inspect this. If you will see here, how many attributes are there? There is a type attribute, there is a name attribute, there is a ID attribute. 3 attributes are there. So in that, it has used how many attributes? 2 attributes. Which it has used input and name. Input is input, type is equal to text, name is equal to username. Okay, so basically it has taken input. If you will see input, type is equal to text, name is equal to username. Like that, 2 attributes. Similarly, if you will see here, go back. Similarly, for password, it has used input type is equal to password, name is equal to password. See here, if you will see here, come back, inspect password. See, type is equal to password, name is equal to password. Perfect. Then, if you will go here, okay, in login button, what it has used? Button, type is equal to submit, class is equal to radius. See here, will inspect. See, button, class is equal to radius, type is equal to submit. That's what it is used. Let's do one thing. Just copy paste, copy the code. No, not now. Let's create one class. After execution, I will copy paste to the document. That is better. Java class, because some rectification is required. Okay, so try to learn how to use GenAI. Okay, so just copy paste. Okay, and what we can do, just copy paste the code. Copy, keep the package name. Other than that, just paste that. After that, what is not required, just remove this. So 1 minute. Okay, this is not required. Try also not required. And This is not required. Okay, and what we can do before login, let's put some thread.sleep here. thread.sleep. Let's say wait for 5 seconds. Perfect, and add the exception because it will throw the exception. Okay, let's run this and we'll see the result. Okay, it open the browser, it will navigate to the URL, it will enter the username, enter the password, wait for 5 seconds, then it will click on login button. Okay, absolutely working fine. And after that, just it put unmailing full name, login successful, and after that it will quit the browser. Absolutely working fine. Any doubt? Okay, then parent child. How exactly parent child CSS selector? How exactly it will be useful? Let's discuss this here. Let's say div dot login. That means div is parent, login is child. Form input type is equal to text. Okay, in Selenium how will use driver dot find element by dot CSS selector input type is equal to email dot send keys test@test.com. Okay, simple thing. We can ask similar way. Copy this. If we will do an example, it will be more clear always. Paste this. Paste this. Parent child CSS selector example. That's how you need to search. Okay. 1 minute. Just showing. Perfect. So how exactly it will be? You will see here div dot row. First one, just see the parent child CSS selector. First one, if you will see div dot row arrow mark div arrow mark input slash username. How exactly it is? Let's understand this. Let's go back. Let's inspect this. Let's understand this. How exactly it is written. If you'll see here what it is written. Let's go back one more time. Div dot row. What is the meaning? If you see here, what is div? Div is the parent of which one? Div is the parent of div dot row. That means this one. This one. It is coming to this div. Okay. This div. And inside in the div, if you will see, there is a class that is a row. So how will find the row? Div dot row. So you can come here. Okay. After that, if you will see, it is come to child. So div dot row. Who is the child? Div. If you will see here, come back. Simple. Don't think much. See, div dot row. Inside this div dot row, which is present? This div is present. Okay. So now it is coming to this div. Initially it was here, then it came here. Okay. Div. Then from this div, it is coming to where? You will see here input. So where is input? It came here. Observe. Then from div, again it come to. Sorry. Initially it was here div dot row. Then it come to the child here div. Then from div again it come to child, that is input. Then from input it use the username. How? Has username. because username is a ID. So we know that for accessing ID we use hash. So that's how it is. You will see. So initially it is div.row, come to his child, and access the username. Sorry. Similarly, for password also same. Div, it will see here again. See the password, inspect the password field also. Similar. Div.row, then come to div, then come to input, then access the password. Perfect. Then after that let's see which one, login button. So what we can do, just inspect this, go to login button. 1 minute. So who is the parent here? If we will see in login button, who is the parent? Let's see what it has written, then accordingly I can tell you. Okay, it uses the form. Okay, where is the form? See, where is the form? See, form, where is the form? 1 minute, go above, then there will be one form. Yeah, see, form. It is coming from here actually. This is the form. Okay, so from form, it is just click here. Who is the child of form? Observe carefully. Who is the child of form? So child of form is button, correct? If you will see, so from form it is coming to here. Form it is coming to login. Okay, 1 minute. Understood. So if you will see here, that means it is using the ID of the form. Okay, because hash means what? ID. So there will be definitely one ID will be there inside form. See, go back. See, ID, login. Okay, so form hash login. That means ID. It is accessing the ID of the form. So form hash login, accessing the ID. Then from there, it is coming to where? It is coming to 1 minute. It's coming to button. Okay, where is the button? You will see here form, and inside that form it got the ID, then button. See, button. From button it will use, let's say, class means what we know, dot. Before ID we put hash, and before class we put dot. So we'll put the dot of radius. See, same thing it is put in. Which one? Form, access the ID, that is login, come to the child button, and from button access the class dot radius. Then after that it will click. Okay, let me do one thing. Copy this. No, I mean, let's create one class. Create a class, then just copy this. Sorry, where it is? Copy this and paste this. Enter. Okay, just copy the code. Okay, utilize anyway. Okay, then which is not required, remove this. Okay, and not required. Okay, now let's run this. Before running, let's put thread.sleep here before clicking on the submit button. So thread.sleep 5 seconds. Okay, and add the exception. Okay, let's execute this and we'll see the result. Okay, it open the browser, navigate to this URL. Now it will enter the username, password. It will wait for 5 seconds. Then after that it will click on the login button. Okay, perfect, absolutely working fine, and it just print one meaningful out statement. Login attempted using parent child selector. This into the document. That's all about link test, partial link test, CSS selector. Okay, next class we are going to learn XPath. It is one of the key concept in Selenium, most powerful, support DOM traversal. Okay, so that's it for today. We are going to connect next class on XPath. Okay, I'm going to share this latest document where I capture all the maybe examples, and also I'm going to share the video. Maybe that will take time. Okay, so that's it for today. We are going to meet on